It's a shame because before my stomach didn't let me run, but my legs did. And now it's my legs that are not letting me run anymore.
Kodiak 100, my goal race for 2024, set in the breathtaking Big Bear Lake, California, nestled in the heart of the San Bernardino Mountains. This will be my second attempt at the formidable 100-mile distance, tackling around 15,000 feet of relentless elevation gain. It's the next chapter in my journey of endurance, following Desert Rats earlier this year and UTMB in 2023. Big Bear Lake offers a serene alpine escape known for its sparkling blue waters, towering pine forests and crisp mountain air. A true haven for adventurers and athletes alike. At its heart lies a quaint village brimming with charming shops, cozy cafes, and warm hospitality. This perfect blend of natural beauty and small-town charm makes Big Bear the ideal setting for the epic challenge of the Kodiak 100.
Alright, so we're a couple of days from departure, but it's been a very complicated run up to the race, to say the least. The race has been quite uncertain right up until last Friday because of the gigantic fires they have over there in California.
Mountains has now grown to nearly 44,000 acres, prompting new evacuations.
The line fire continues its siege, burning for almost a month now, displacing wildlife and forcing mountain residents from their homes.
So after the relief of knowing that the race is going ahead, even though it'll be a different course than originally planned, it will take place. So kudos to the organizers. They really did a great job to organize that. Definitely wasn't easy. Now we have the issue here in the Bahamas of a hurricane approaching. So Hurricane Milton has now brewed in the Gulf of Mexico and is coming towards Florida. Great. So my flight plan was to go to Miami on Wednesday night, sleep there, and then take the next day flight to Los Angeles. And now, obviously, with my luck, the hurricane is arriving exactly the same day and nearly the same time at which I'm landing in Miami.
Breaking news and a major update. We just got about a life-threatening hurricane set to take a direct hit at Florida this week.
Hurricane Milton just strengthening to an extremely powerful Category 5 storm right now. Florida's Gulf Coast now in the bullseye, with Milton expected to make landfall on Wednesday near the Tampa metro area.
And to be clear, this hurricane is a monster, now with winds up to 160 miles per hour, with life-threatening storm surge expected when it does in fact hit.
So that's putting a big dent and a lot of uncertainty and stress on the whole preparation for the race, and I've had to change it now. That means flying to hopefully Atlanta with a different airline and then connect to Los Angeles. So yeah, big adventure. I think this preparation and run up to the race will have been much more stressful than the race itself. So I really hope I can make it and get this race done. It looks really awesome. Despite the route change, and I'm looking forward to it.
Off I go on a new adventure, answering the call to inspire others to pursue their dreams. Those precious treasures often hidden behind a mountain of effort, like a dragon fiercely guarding its hoard at the bottom of the pain cave. The greater the challenge, the more valuable the reward when we overcome it. This journey brings its own trials. With an approaching hurricane and the raging fires in California, it feels like the perfect storm. A reflection of the grueling training I endured on the flat, sweltering island of the Bahamas. To outmaneuver the hurricane, I set off earlier than planned, taking an alternate route with Atlanta as my destination. As I board the plane, fingers crossed, every moment feels uncertain until we finally take off. Once airborne, a wave of relief washes over me. The adventure is officially underway. Through the window, I spot dark clouds looming on the horizon. Somewhere in that direction, a monstrous Category 5 hurricane is rapidly approaching. Thankfully, it won't impact the Bahamas directly, otherwise I would never have left without my family. Still, its immense presence is enough to disrupt air traffic over Florida, as our plane carefully navigates parallel to the peninsula. Fortunately, the flight is smooth, and we touch down in Atlanta without a hitch. Once we've taken off from Atlanta, I finally exhale, releasing the tension that's gripped me all day. No flight issues, no more obstacles for now. My thoughts drift ahead, carrying me to the starting line at Big Bear Lake, where I hold on to the hope that the fires will be under control, allowing the adventure to unfold without issues. As we approach Los Angeles, the sky transforms into a breathtaking palette of soft pinks and golds, a tranquil glow washing over the horizon. The San Bernardino Mountains rise in the distance, their rugged peaks shrouded in low clouds, adding an air of mystery, as though they guard secrets waiting to be uncovered. In this fleeting moment, I feel suspended between two worlds, the chaos I've left behind and the promise of what lies ahead.
There we go, finally arrived in Los Angeles. Can't believe we actually made it after all the challenges and hurdles we've had along the way, between the fires which put into question the whole race itself, and then the hurricanes making my traveling plans very complicated, and I very nearly was not able to travel at all. So I'm glad to be here finally. It's really a blessing to be able to do these adventures and these trips, I must admit. And really looking forward to discovering Big Bear and take on this new pilgrimage. Okay, so here we are in Los Angeles. It's Thursday morning, so the morning before the race. We're gonna now drive to Big Bear Lake and hopefully have some better weather, because here it's pretty grey and miserable, I must admit. I mean, I wasn't expecting this, and it's pretty fresh. Bit of a change from Nassau, that's for sure. So here we go, off to Big Bear. All right, so it's pretty cool. Hertz gave me a choice of cars. There's a bunch of cool cars, but not getting the Mustang, getting something very practical and hopefully economical as well in terms of gas. So this is the one I'm getting. This should get us to Big Bear safely. It's about 3 hours drive to Big Bear Lake. So far so good. Let's touch wood that everything goes to plan.
The drive to Big Bear is stunning, and I'm pleasantly surprised to find that the fires are not as severe as I had feared. A welcome relief.
So quick stop just to get some foods and medical gear as well for plasters, and I tried to find a few drinks as well to put in the drop bag, a little bit more fizzy drinks, just to change the taste of everything else. So we'll see if that works. So now I'm all set, and we'll continue our way to Big Bear.
As I approach Big Bear Lake, the essence of autumn begins to embrace me, with vibrant Halloween vibes shimmering through the colorful trees, a strikingly unique experience compared to the tropical scenery of the Bahamas.
Alright, so here is the beautiful neighborhood in which I got my Airbnb. So there we go. Pretty stoked with the Airbnb I got. Beautiful area, really. That drive coming into Big Bear was really amazing. Those mountains are really beautiful. Beautiful scenery. Really stoked to be here. I'm looking forward to visiting the trail village as well. See what's over there. But for the moment, I'll get something to eat, and then we'll head over to see what's the trail village.
For Kodiak, I made a purposeful shift in my training approach. After the significant challenges I faced during Desert Rats in April, I recognized the need for expert guidance to prepare effectively for Kodiak. Through CTS, Carmichael Training Systems, I was fortunate to be paired with Adam as my coach. His expertise proved invaluable in addressing the unique challenge of training on a flat island with zero elevation. Adam excelled at designing a customized training program that not only accommodated these environmental constraints, but also aligned with my work and family commitments, ensuring I could optimize my preparation. Beyond his coaching, I'm privileged to have Adam as part of my support crew during the race, a role I had come to deeply appreciate during my UTMB experience.
My name is Adam Ferdinandson. I'm an ultra running coach with Carmichael Training Systems, also known as CTS, also known as Jason Koop's coaching company for those that don't know. Kind of started with him, at least on the ultra running side. We're a team of about 20-ish ultra running coaches. There's some cyclists too, but for this we'll just focus on the ultra side of it. And yeah, we all coach ultra runners, and I'm out here to support the athletes that I have at this event across a couple distances, and specifically supporting Raphael today. And we're going over his race plan right now. This right here is a program we use called Ultra Pacer. There's many ways to do this, but it's a pretty good software that gets you a pretty decent estimate at time between aid stations. Then you can plan how much nutrition you'll need. You can plan what aid station you might want to have your headlamp at and that kind of thing.
After catching up with Adam, I head to the trail village for big pickup and the runner's briefing.
Hey, just in time for the briefing.
Yep. The trail village is a truly magical place, a gathering point where our shared passion for adventure creates a palpable sense of unity. It's a unique moment that brings us together as we each prepare to embark on our own archetypical hero's journey. For a day or two, we stand on the cusp of our respective pilgrimages, ready to step into the pain cave and face its chambers of ordeal.
Oh gosh, I don't even know where to start. Welcome everybody to Big Bear. As you know, it has been a crazy roller coaster to get here, but here we are. We're glad to put on this event for you. It looks a little bit different this year. We're a little different section of the Big Bear Valley here. A beautiful section, of course. Gonna be a lot of PCT miles out there. So thanks for rolling with everything before, now, and tomorrow, and over this weekend.
So it's the morning of the race, and as always, just before a race, it's find it always a little bit difficult to get to sleep. So night wasn't great, and then you wake up, you see that your sleep wasn't of the best quality, and HRV dropping, and yeah, it's all the stress, I guess, that goes with these races, which is part of the adventure. But yeah, I feel as ready as I can be, trained as much as I could, tapered as best I could, and now yeah, we're a few hours from the start, and fine-tuning the gear, organizing the final logistic pieces, and we'll see how it goes. But looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. Okay, so I'll be showing you a little bit of my gear for this race. We've got 3 drop bag locations, so I've dispatched a lot of my stuff in there. But I'll start off with the gear I'll be using for the start of the race. So we got my Path Project shorts, my new baseliners, which should hopefully avoid me suffering from any chafing, my bib with the Compress Sports bib holder, which has accompanied me in all the races, white gear to start off with, t-shirt, long sleeves, cap to start off, some salt pills, GoPro, wristbands as well. I'm using the Salomon, the same one, 12 liter Salomon pack that I used in Desert Rats, with the 500 milliliter flasks. And what I've added this year is a Camelback, just in case I need to add some water. I got caught out at Desert Rats with not enough, so this time I'm not gonna get caught out. The Great Salomon quiver. This one is the rigid opening, so this is much better than the previous version, because this one it's much easier to slide in the Lecky poles, which I managed to order, new ones, so that's great. Not too many climbs, but still it's nice to have them when you need that extra pair of legs. And also in the pack I have the mandatory gear, which includes this jacket with a hood, good for winds and rain, saved me at UTMB, so using it again. Have a buff as well when the weather starts getting colder. All this is held in a dry bag, which will also be used to carry my cold weather gear, which I can pick up later at one of the other aid stations. So it's not mandatory gear, so I can put it in the drop bags. This is the mandatory gear, which includes the safety blanket as well, bandage, first aid kit with the whistles, etc. Have my headlamps and an extra power bank as well with its cable, so be taking that, and then obviously the map to guide me through. Since the course is a little bit of a crisscross, I'll probably need that to make sure I'm on the right path. And in terms of shoes, I'll be using the Hoka Tecton X3. They've been good in training. I have the Drymax socks as well, which is good. These I've been using in nearly all my races. In terms of glasses, I'll be using this new pair, which changes shade intensity depending on the luminosity. Also some toe protection if needed. I have quite a lot in my drop bag. This is the main drop bag location. So here I have a bunch of stuff, including some an extra pair of shoes. The Hoka Tecton X2 that I used at Desert Rats, which were excellent. I have extra camera gear, GoPro batteries, light. Also this year innovating a little bit with some mouthwash and toothbrush, just to feel a little bit fresher when we're deep in the race. Extra collapsible cup. This is where I'll hold all my extra or change of clothes, so I have everything in there. Shorts, baseliner, t-shirt, long sleeves, everything, just in case just to feel fresher. If I can change, that'll be good. Extra headlamp with its batteries as well. Extra eyewear, extra flask just in case. Warm coat, extra pack. And all my nutrition is all here as well, and also an extra pair of poles just in case mine have any issues. So there we go. That wraps it up in terms of gear. All right, here we go. Race time. Off to get the shuttle, drop off the drop bags, and get onto that start line. Jeez, a lot of people. I think there's going to be such a big queue for the buses. Hello. Hello.
No, that's I don't.
The UTMB shuttles are an excellent way to reduce traffic around the start, whilst also creating an opportunity to connect with fellow runners. During the ride, we share stories of our respective journeys, bonding over the shared truth that none of us feel completely ready for this monumental adventure.
What's up, man?
Alright, here we go. Finally arrived with the drop bags, and a lot of people, but super well organized. Buses didn't take that long. Now we're going to do this incredible 100-mile race in California, so very new for me, and really stoked, really cool. People are really fun and nice, so I think it's going to make for a great race. The weather's with us as well, which is cool.
Sandals, this is the place to do it.
Okay.
Right?
Have you done that before? Yeah?
I live here. This is all I do.
Wow.
You know? But
I'm
yeah,
impressed.
like, especially that we're going east into the desert.
Yeah.
It's rocky, it's broken quartz, but it's dry. So, yeah, man.
I'm impressed.
The only place that I had trouble running in sandals was in England, where it was a big, giant, swampy mess.
So you always run ultras with your sandals?
Yeah, unless the race requires you to run in shoes. Then no one wants to have shoes on their backpack.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Wow. My second 100-mile race, another pilgrimage, another journey into the pain cave with its chambers of ordeal, a reflection of life itself. Over the next 2 days, we will face the best and the worst within us, compressed into this relentless challenge. Yet everyone here is already victorious. We chose this trial, resisted the dragon of temptation offering fleeting comfort, battled the dragon of pain urging us to quit, and conquered the dragon of pride through faith in ourselves. Now, we stand together for this final rite of passage, the ultimate test that will complete our transformation.
The last moments, Kodiak Ultramarathons by UTMB. We are almost ready to do it. All right, spectators, 10 seconds. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kodiak Ultramarathon by UTMB. This is your moment, making sure you are hydrated. This is what it's all about. 100 miles, and it's all about your moment.
In my races, I aim to add meaning by supporting causes close to my heart, often focused on children who embody joy and potential yet face vulnerability. During UTMB, I supported Rire Médecin, bringing laughter to children in hospitals. For this race, I chose the Lila Insouli Foundation, honoring Lila, a courageous child whose fight against pediatric brain cancer deeply moved me. Inspired by her family's resilience, I carried the foundation's flag through the stunning San Bernardino Mountains and Big Bear Lake, symbolically bringing Lila on this journey. This effort aims to raise awareness, support treatments, and transform loss into hope and action.
Alright, so we're about 8k into the race, ahead of schedule for the moment. About 55 minutes into the race. Let's see how long I can keep that gap with my target time. No doubt it will drop off at some point. It's a bit hot.
My race strategy is to follow a pace plan targeting a 31-hour finish. This approach would have me cross the finish line around 8 p.m. on Saturday, an ambitious goal.
Alright, kilometer 13. 1 hour and a half in. Feeling okay for the moment. Luckily I took an extra half litre water in the camelback because it's hot. Hey! Alrighty, thank you very much. Oh, awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. Water. Thanks, man.
We've just passed through the first aid station, and so far so good. The new course loops through the aid station 3 times, which is a big advantage. With our drop bag stationed here, I've been able to offload a lot of supplies, making my bag much lighter. This is a huge advantage compared to UTMB, where we only had 1 drop bag at the halfway point. I learned my lesson about optimizing pack weight, and today I'm running much lighter and more efficiently.
So we've done the first aid station. I think we're ahead of time by 40 minutes, so that's good news. Pace is good. feel good as well. Hydrating well, eating well. Let's see how long we can last. Just had to stop with the blister issue. Might have to change the Tecton X2 at the Doble aid station.
We're now navigating the far western stretch of the new course, completing the first loop as we head back towards the aid station. This section of the course is stunning, but the sharp vegetation makes it challenging. Every time I push through the bushes, my legs collect a new set of scratches. It's all part of the adventure, earning those souvenir marks along the way. We're navigating the Pacific Crest Trail, a 2,650-mile journey spanning from Mexico to Canada. This iconic route traverses diverse landscapes, deserts, forests, and mountains, offering hikers the ultimate adventure through the heart of the American West. We're running through the San Bernardino National Forest, which was established in 1907. It has a rich history rooted in indigenous use by the Serrano and Cahuilla tribes. Later, settlers exploited its timber and minerals, leading to its designation as a forest reserve in 1893. It became vital for Southern California's water supply and evolved into a popular recreational area featuring mountain resorts, skiing, and trails like the Pacific Crest Trail that we're on. Today, it balances conservation, recreation, and its historical legacy.
Alright, so kilometer 27, 3 hours 16 in, climbed 828 meters. It's 4:16 p.m. Thanks.
Electrolytes, whatever you guys need.
Awesome.
Great day. You guys are amazing.
Thanks so much. You guys are amazing.
Work effort.
167, please. Bag 167.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Your bag, anybody here?
Awesome. Thanks. Appreciate it.
The volunteers are absolutely incredible, and the aid station supplies are excellent, much like in Desert Rats. However, I do miss having more savory options, like the cheese, salami, and bread I'd grown accustomed to in Europe. It would have been a nice change from the sweeter supplies I'd brought along.
Last loop here. This is the second time we go through this aid station. Feeling okay, but it's not easy. Alright, kilometer 31. A pretty fast pace. Stomach is hurting now. Not good.
After completing UTMB in 2023, I felt I had touched something profound, something unique that answered questions I had long wrestled with. What does it take to achieve our most audacious dreams? The answer, I realized, lies in the soul and in following our calling. We often hear that we need to start with why, as the famous TED Talk speaker suggests.
Hey guys, how's it going? Good. Good, thanks. See ya.
But the truth is, our wildest dreams are not always rational. Intuition often precedes reason. Many of life's most significant decisions, falling in love, pursuing a career, or embarking on an extraordinary journey, don't begin with logic. They start with a feeling, a pull, an undeniable sense of direction and destination. UTMB was this for me. A call to adventure, much like the ones I followed as a child when I dreamed of becoming a fighter pilot, a Formula One driver, or a tornado chaser. These dreams were guided by a destination, a pursuit of the highest aim, answering the call, embracing the challenge, and transforming along the way. The ultra journey mirrors life itself in its most condensed form. Each of us is called by something different, shaped by the spirit of archetypes, the hero, the adventurer, the warrior, as described by Jung. It takes immense courage to consciously choose a path of suffering in pursuit of our highest aim. But when driven by a true calling, it becomes a journey of profound transformation and meaning.
It's turning into a lonely race now. Everybody spread out. Kilometer 38. 4 hours 50 minutes in. Feeling slightly better. Alright, so I think we're nearing the end of the loop. I think I recognize this section back to the aid station. Kilometer 41. 1,100 meters D plus. 5 hours 13 minutes in.
As night descends, I pass through the Delamar aid station for the final time. Now it's time to turn eastward and tackle the loop on that side of the course.
So now I'm battling stomach troubles. Stomach is not feeling great. 52 kilometers, 1,400 meters D plus. Alright, thanks guys. See ya. See ya. Have a good one.
We've just passed the Van Dusen aid station, continuing our night journey towards Dobel camp. There I'll meet up with Adam, my coach, who's supporting me and 2 other CTS athletes throughout this race.
Alright, so I'm having to walk now to settle my stomach because it's really aching. I think it's all the jarring in the first part of the race when I was running quite a bit, so I'm gonna wait for it to settle. That's what it is. Ultras are like life. Many ups and downs. This one is a downer. Kilometer 57. Let's see how it goes.
The night holds a unique magic in ultra races. The stillness of nature, broken only by the rhythmic sound of our footsteps, transports us to another realm, a state of meditation where time seems to slow down. In this quiet solitude, we can hear our inner voice, our conscience, guiding us through the darkness.
Okay, we're arriving at the double camp aid station, kilometer 63.7 more or less, with 9 hours 14 minutes in the race, 1,600 meters D plus. So I've been troubleshooting the stomach issues, definitely because of the running, because now I'm not running anymore, stomach's a little better. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
167.
167. Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Hey.
You want a seat?
How's it going?
Going good.
Oh man. Things are going good, but stomach with the jarring has been pretty. Yeah, it's not very happy. So the last 7K, I was like not running.
It's all in my head.
The Dobel camp aid station feels like an oasis in the desert, made even better by Adam's presence. His support is invaluable, lifting my spirits and ensuring my logistics are on point. Here, I decide to switch shoes from the Tecton X3, which were causing blisters, to the Tecton X2, a reliable choice that had served me well in desert rats.
Hey. Hello, hello. Thought it was an aid station. Thanks guys, appreciate what you do. You too. It's quite disheartening to be passed by so many people. I gotta remember what the objective is. The objective is to finish at 8 o'clock, 31 hours. We're still on track. And now I'm in power hiking mode. So that should preserve my stomach and my legs. So let's get this done. Kilometer 74, 1,800 meters climbed, 11 hours and 27 minutes into the race. I think we should be arriving at the aid station soon. I think I heard some noise. Well, at least my stomach is a little bit better. Had a good quality toilet break in nature.
It's past midnight as we go through the Burns Canyon aid station on the eastern loop. The going is getting really tough at this point.
Kilometer 77, nearly halfway. 12 hours, 9 minutes in. Had a bit of pasture over there in the last aid station. Kind of helped, I guess. Now it's cold.
We're now nearing the farthest eastern aid station at Smart Ranch, an aid station I'll pass twice during the race. On this loop, we'll tackle an out and back section to a checkpoint that won't be part of the second loop.
Hey there.
What's that?
Alright, thanks a lot. See you later. Hey, Jesús. Oh, sufriendo, pero vamos.
He vomitado 3 veces.
Oh, no.
Estoy sufriendo. No puedo comer nada.
No, yo tampoco. Tengo el mismo problema.
No sé si son los geles que nos han dado o qué. O sea, no sé.
La altura.
Puede ser la altura también.
Suerte. Nos vemos.
We're averaging an altitude of 2,000 meters on this course, significantly high compared to UTMB, where the highest mountain passes reach 2,500 meters. Coming from sea level in the Bahamas, I can't help but wonder if my stomach symptoms are linked to the altitude. So far though, my breathing remains unaffected.
How's it going? Alright, thanks.
I reached the turnaround point of the out and back section, where a volunteer marks my bib to confirm I've made it. The effort is really starting to take its toll after navigating through a particularly technical stretch.
Hey.
The out and back is steep and technical, not easy at this point in the race, but I'm now reaching Smart Ranch again.
Hey there, have some broth, please. That was a tough climb up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's what
wasn't
we've been hearing. The rocks.
Yeah, it was slippery.
It's time to check the map and my timing again. I can see I'm slowly falling behind my plan, but I need this break. Without it, I might not make it to the finish. In ultras, sometimes you have to stop and regroup, and you can't let yourself feel guilty about it. The pain cave is calling. I can feel it creeping closer. The hardest part is still ahead. I know I'll be facing the same dragons I fought during training, but this time they'll be much fiercer. The dragon of temptation is already here, whispering to me, offering the easy way out, the comfort of stopping. All it would take is a word to the volunteers, and I could leave behind the effort and the suffering. Then there's the dragon of pain. It's lurking, ready to hit me hard with relentless discomfort. But the final dragon, the most difficult one to face, is myself. Still, I know this race is worth it. The value of this journey far outweighs the cost of the fight. For each of us out here, this adventure holds a different meaning. We don't always know how to put it into words. Maybe we don't fully understand our why yet, but our where, that's clear, the finish line. And what that finish line represents, that's for each of us to discover.
Alright, so we're now on a very long, flat section between Smart Ranch, something like that, Ranch aid station, and Cactus Flats. 94k and 2,300 meters of elevation. Very difficult. Stomach is better, but my legs are now shot, so can't run. Couldn't run because of my stomach before. Now can't run because of the legs.
After this very long flat section, I finally reached the aid station where Adam is expecting me.
How's it going?
Going good. You're making good time, man.
Yeah? Oh man, I've been walking all the way.
A lot of people are doing a lot of walking.
I am.
Yeah, let's find that drive back.
Yeah.
393.
There we go.
Cool, I got a little spot over here for you.
All right. Oh, yeah, cool. Awesome. Oh, I'll probably try one of your burritos.
All right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, stomach doing all right and all that.
Doing better now.
I think I might be able to meet you at double, but it's going to be close, so you might.
Oh, I'm going to be slow anyway, so.
Yeah, let's see.
Don't worry.
How quick you do that climb. Did you get cold out there?
Oh yeah, it got pretty fresh.
Yeah, I heard it got down to 30s.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's the rumor.
Yeah, no, it did get pretty cold. I mean, I had to put my gloves on, my hat on. So.
Are the feet doing better? Or
Yeah, really better.
The last one and this one's pretty long.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Runnable on paper.
Yeah, I mean, it looks super runnable, but I was like, nope, my legs don't want to do it anymore. It's a shame because before my stomach didn't let me run, but my legs did. And now it's my legs that are not letting me run anymore.
It's always something. Well, you're always going to run up until whatever limiting factor you hit.
Yeah.
All right, sun is rising. There we go. Getting there, 100 kilometers already.
I'm now tackling the main climb of the course. It's far less intense than the punishing ascents I faced in the Alps, but at this stage of the race, it's still a challenge. With the sun rising and a boost of energy from proper nutrition and hydration at Adam's aid station, I find a second wind and feel fantastic. I know this high won't last, so I'm making the most of it whilst it still does. After this short 300-meter climb, I'm nearing the Doble Camp aid station for the second time. Adam will be there again to support me. I'll have to tackle this loop one more time, but I'm already dreading the long stretch between Smart Ranch and Cactus Flats, which will be tackled in the scorching midday heat.
Hey, how's it going, man? Oh.
Are you on your second one already?
Yeah, of course. No. I wish.
Let me grab your drop.
All right, just got out of the aid station. As always, Adam doing a fantastic job there helping me on the logistical side, but also on the morale side, so that helps. Let's hope we can get this done. So ultra running like life is a story of ups and downs, and as you remember before, I was more in a downer with my stomach issues, and now with the sun having risen and having sorted out the stomach issues, I'm profiting from an up moment, so I can get in some quicker miles now. Kilometer 114, a little over 20 hours in, one sleepless night. It's getting tough again. I need another coffee. I think in a couple of kilometers we should arrive at the aid station. Oh, not easy. Now there's a lot of people with pacers. I've never experienced that. This looks to be helpful. Alright, soon arriving back to Burns Canyon aid station in the second loop, this time in the daylight. I need to sit down now and eat the burrito that Adam gave me and have some coffee.
I've now reached Burns Canyon aid station at kilometer 115 with around 3,000 meters of climbing behind me. The high I was riding earlier is fading fast, giving way to a low. The heat is intensifying, a harsh contrast to the chill of the night. Once again, I turn to coffee to keep me going, my secret potion that saved me during UTMB.
Hey, good to see you guys. How's it going?
Good. Want me to refill water or while you
Oh yeah, just this one. Just this one for water. Oh, there we go. Do you have coffee by any chance?
Yeah, we can make coffee. Coffee.
Oh. How's it going, buddy? You surviving?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just got a sunscreen up on there.
Yeah, man, it's really strong now.
I know. I wish I could run again.
Yeah, man.
We're getting tired.
I can't run anymore. I mean, I'm just trotting wherever I can.
Slowly, but forward.
Yeah, exactly. All right, just exited the Burns Canyon aid station. Downed a burrito, so that was good. At least I have some appetite, so I could get some energy in my system. Had some coffee. Not feeling as good as I was when I had that up not long ago. My legs are clearly feeling it now, so yep, I'm gonna have to hike it out now. I think another 10 hours, something like that at least. And it's scorching hot now. The heat, we went from freezing cold to heat, and it's only 10 o'clock.
The going is getting really tough now. The heat is intense. I'm in the pain cave.
It's really, really hot. I'm trying to find any piece of shade that I can find for this. Only 10:18, and it's scorching hot.
I'm nearing Smart Ranch, knowing that what lies ahead is the most grueling part of the race. A long, flat, and painfully monotonous stretch to Cactus Flats.
Finally some shade. Kilometer 121, 3,127 meters climbed. It's 10:44. 21 hours, 45 minutes.
I'm preparing to face the toughest challenge yet, confronting the worst version of myself, me, my greatest adversary.
It's pretty hot. Yeah. If I can get some water in this one,
Water?
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh my god. Awesome. Thanks so much. Have you got some coffee?
Yeah, we do have coffee.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Hey man. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How are you?
Dead.
Yeah. It's getting warm.
It's way too hot now. Got the worst part now to do in there.
Makes it a long day.
Right, I'm out of the aid station. Spent longer than I anticipated. I really needed to regroup. So hot. So I ate and rehydrated. I think the altitude as well is getting me. It's 2,000 meters. I can feel the breathing issue.
This section is the most challenging so far because of the heat, and I'm finding myself needing to take brief pauses along the way to seek some shade.
Having a rest halfway to Cactus aid station. So hot, it's 12:40 and the sun is strong. Oh, this is tough. Oh, we're nearly 24 hours into the race. Should have taken my Salomon hat, which covers the whole head, because the sun is coming from there. I'm getting burnt on my left side.
And now the physical struggles are beginning. The muscle along my tibia is aching, a first for me. After what felt like an endless stretch from Smart Ranch, with countless stops to seek shade along the way, I finally reached Cactus Flats for the second and final time of the race. The relief of arriving here is fleeting, as I'm reminding of what lies ahead, the climb back up to the Doble camp where Adam will be waiting for me. By this point, my physical ailments are compounding. The pain in my tibia has now extended to my foot, and every flex of my ankle brings a sharp reminder of my body's limits. The physical suffering feels unrelenting, and it pushes me to reflect on why I'm doing this in the first place. This is the point in the race where the true test begins, not just of endurance, but of purpose. It's where we discover whether the inarticulate reasons that propelled us to undertake these adventures are stronger than the suffering we're enduring. In moments like these, it feels like a reenactment of bearing the cross, shouldering a responsibility that transcends the self, driven by a connection to something greater. Just as I experienced during UTMB, my body and mind are shouting at me to stop. Every fiber of my being begs me to quit. But I've learned that at this stage, the soul becomes the only force strong enough to carry me forward. The true inspiration that fuels this journey doesn't come from ego or personal ambition. It comes from the sense of being part of something far greater. To undertake such a pilgrimage for oneself is to miss its deeper purpose. It's in surrendering to a higher calling, something beyond the self, that we find the strength to overcome life's most daunting challenges.
We reached the top. Now I gotta bandage up my ankle. Alright, finally made it back to the aid station. Gonna have to look after my left foot now, it's really hurting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man.
How you doing, man?
Not great.
Yeah.
Oh, my left ankle is screwed up.
A little wobbly. Come on around over here.
Yeah, where are you?
That chair right there.
Oh, that one, awesome.
Here Adam looks after my ankle with some ice, and the volunteers give me some cream. I'm really wondering whether I can finish this race.
Alright, Adam. Thanks so much for everything, yeah? I really appreciate it. Without you, it would not have been possible. So thanks again.
It definitely would have been possible, but I'm glad I could help.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I love being here to help you.
I appreciate it.
On like a dirt trail.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. All
Thank you. See ya. Right, the final 11 miles. I taped up my foot. The medics gave me some cream as well to put on. It seems to be working. The little strap I put on is holding it so it doesn't extend, so that's helping. Maybe I can envisage a nice finish. Alright, kilometer 148 on my watch. I think it's 145 for the course. 28 hours, 40 minutes in.
When we speak of ultras, the narrative often centers on the physical feats. But for me, the true essence lies in the human dimension, a realm I've come to cherish far more deeply. It's in the extraordinary people we meet along the way, souls like Adam and Chad, whose paths I might never have crossed if not for our shared passion that brought us here, to the heart of the San Bernardino Mountains. Strangers once, bound now by moments that ultras gift us. Brief, intense, and profoundly meaningful encounters, on our respective pilgrimages. It's also the place we discover ephemeral masterpieces of nature, fleeting canvases painted with light and shadow, etched into our minds as snapshots of wonder. These are moments we long to freeze in time, to frame within the gallery of memories, knowing they are as transient as the miles we tread. And yet, it's in the tension between this fleeting beauty and the weight of our suffering that the true paradox of ultras emerges. In the midst of pain, the world reveals itself with startling clarity. The hardship sharpens the lens through which we experience life, making the beauty more vivid, the connections more profound, and the journey infinitely more human. The sun has set for the final time on my journey, and with it, the cold has risen sharply. I don't have my planned cold layers, but luckily I have the mandatory cold weather gear, which is essentially my wind and rain jackets that also has a hood. I'm able to keep somewhat warm for this last stretch as we arrive at Van Dusen for the final time, the last aid station before the finish.
Hey,
How can we get you?
what
do you need?
I don't know, something hot.
Something hot?
Yeah.
We can have broth. What does he need?
Oh yeah, broth. Yeah, broth sounds good. Yeah.
How about water?
No, I think I'm good with the water.
Yeah. Nothing?
No, go good, just the broth.
All right, it's
That'll
about,
be good.
it's about 5.2 miles up back. Chicken is okay?
5.2 miles.
To that finish, okay?
Okay, awesome. Wow.
Yeah. Chicken is okay? Chicken in the broth, okay?
Sorry?
Chicken.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay.
Good stuff, thanks.
Just let us know. We'll
Yeah,
get it for you.
appreciate it. There we go. To the finish. All right, we're nearly there. It's cold now, so I've had to improvise because all my cold weather gear is in the drop bag. So had to use what I had with me. Only 8 or 9 kilometers to go.
So many miles traveled, so many feet climbed, years of extraordinary adventures, each one a chapter in a greater journey of discovery, chasing a dream of becoming a 100-mile finisher. But why? Why push ourselves to the edge in pursuit of something we can hardly explain? Ultimately, the significance isn't in understanding why we chase something. It's in feeling that strange pull, a force both magnetic and mysterious, defying reason yet impossible to ignore. I've spent countless hours in solitude, meditating on this question during long training runs. Each step felt like a silent retreat, not just to seek answers, but to inspire others to take on their own challenges, to face the unknown, and in doing so, to discover the best and the worst of who they are. What I've learned is that we're capable of far more than we imagine when we pursue a destination that truly inspires us, that fills us with enthusiasm. The most powerful goals, the ones that ignite us to our core, aren't born of logic, they're callings. True callings that reach deep into the essence of who we are. And when we enter the depths of the pain cave, it's there, in that crucible of suffering, that we meet our truest selves. It is there that we are tested. In those moments, our worst selves, the temptations, the pain, the pride, rise as adversaries, threatening to derail us. Yet, if our ambition is anchored to a noble cause, something greater than ourselves, we endure. The steep, twisting, narrow path to accomplishment becomes our proving ground. So think big, dream big, believe big. For it's in chasing the inexplicable, in answering the call we can't ignore, that we uncover the extraordinary potential within us.
There we go. Getting close up. That was a tough one.
It's all downhill from here.
100 miles, that's it. Hey man, good to see you. Raphael has a YouTube channel, does a lot of good racing. Thank you. And I saw back in Desert Rats earlier this year. We saw Kristen.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Place to warm
oh
up
yeah,
over
I'm hungry.
there. Good job.
Thanks.